going to share my screen and say, welcome to our part. It's actually like an information call all about the affiliate and partner program with BODi, which is the company that I have been a part of for 8 years. So I'm excited to share this. I'm excited that you're even interested in watching this, because this is something that I could talk about because I love it so much. And then I'm just coming back from our rewards trip, which is one of my favorite events. So I'm like, this is the rewards trip edition. So all the pictures are going to be from the trip, so you can kind of see those. And I'll talk a little bit about how to earn the trip, because this was definitely a big incentive for me. I was like, I want to travel to tropical places, all inclusives. So I'll definitely talk about that part of the business, and I'll go through just like the difference between affiliate and partner and kind of what that wording means, and a whole bunch of other things too. So I just did like a quick grab picture here from the pool. And really, this is just to kind of say that everybody that comes into this business has their own reasons for doing that. Some of us, like myself, came in just to honestly to hold ourselves accountable to showing up for ourselves. We know that, maybe I definitely had a history of starting things and stopping them, not sticking to them. And I really did want that accountability. I was scared too, like to tell people I was doing something, but I also knew that if I did tell people, it was much more likely that I was going to stick with it. So, for some people, that's what they get out of it. Some people want to enjoy the discount on the products that they love. That was definitely a selling point for me as well. I love a discount. I don't see the point in paying more for something that I can get for less. Some people are coming in for that other stream of income, to kind of help cushion the rising cost of everyday life, which just seems to be crazier and crazier lately. And some come in to earn, special rewards and recognition and things like our trips. Or some people come in for one thing and realize they're in it for another, and vice versa. And some people really like come in this and they want to drastically change their lifestyle. So it doesn't matter the reason that brings you in. There's one thing that kind of unites all of us that do this, and that's that we all want to make wellness an integral part of our daily lives. So it's not going to be a fad. It's not going to be something that we do start and stop. It's not going to be something that isn't important to us. Doesn't mean that we're not going to live with balance and enjoy ourselves and all of that, but it's going to be something that's on our mind. Mindset, nutrition, exercise, and just, kind of being better versions of ourselves. So I'm going to start by talking about partners. So we actually used to be called coaches not that long ago. So I might actually say that in here, probably mess that up once or twice, just because I'm still getting used to calling us partners. A lot of people are really happy to see the change to the word partner rather than coach, because you think of coach and sometimes you think of like, oh, they have to be certified or have these qualifications. And really, that's not actually what we do. We are more like partners. We're accountability partners. We're working through things together. So partners, we commit to healthy habits that are actually tailored to us and what we need. So that's something that I really love about this. Again, for the same reasons that everyone comes in for different reasons. For the business part, everyone kind of comes in for their wellness journey for different reasons too. And you can really customize and tailor this to where you're at. Maybe you're a beginner, maybe you're, moving your way through your journey, whatever. Maybe your focus is on nutrition, maybe your focus is on mobility, whatever. But we come in, we tailor our journey to ourselves, and then we start, sharing what we're doing with other people. And the aim or the goal is to inspire other people alongside us to join us as accountability partners. So that's why I like that wording of the partners, because it's so much more fun to do this together, right? Partners build our own communities. So, where you might be part of a community with your partner. I want to say coach so badly, but with your partner or myself or whoever, sent you this call, you actually will create a little community of your own, maybe like a couple of friends or whatever, family members, those sorts of things. And it's just such a great tool to show ourselves and other people that they can be on their priority list too, right? We're focused on encouraging people like us to make changes that will impact their lives and the lives of their families daily. So as partners, we attend team trainings. So I run team trainings every single week. We have access to even higher up trainings because we're part of the biggest, most successful downline in all of BODi. We share and learn about social media. We try out new products. We have community events. We have like different themes and things that we use. We take part in growing our community. So we're really interested in learning and growing and putting time and effort into this business, really basically treating this as a business. So it's very easy because you'll find, and this is something I talk about when I help you get started, just like anything, just like our wellness, right? If we don't make the time for it, we don't make it a priority, we don't put the effort in, we're not going to see anything out of it, right? It's not magic. It's not going to just magically happen on its own. You're going to have to, have diligence, effort, intention. But the cool thing is if you treat this as a business, you get paid and you see an impact as a business. So having that kind of mindset and knowing that right from the beginning, that's the difference probably between partners and what I'll show you with affiliates. So what does that look like? Like I said before, the beauty of this coaching business is that you can make it your own. You can spend as much or as little time as you want working towards your goals. But if you have bigger goals, it's scalable, right? So it's like, okay, for me, when I started, I was full-time in real estate, 2 tiny kids. Chris is a shift worker. And I had like little tiny cracks of time in my day that I was usually spending like watching Netflix or, reading or scrolling Pinterest. That was my big thing before Instagram and Reels and those sorts of things. And essentially what I did was, as I got more into this and I really started loving what I was doing and I loved the impact that I was making and I loved how this was affecting me, I just started to take more of those cracks of time that I was essentially wasting. And I started swapping them with doing more of the things that grew my business. Okay. So I put coach here instead of partner. So the daily activities of a partner who aims to create income and impact will generally involve these things. So number one, and this is the thing that I love the most about this business, and I don't think there's another business like this. Your number one job is to take care of yourself, right? Committing to your own routine. That is like your number one job. It's just like the oxygen masks on the airplane. If you don't have yours on, you can't help anybody else. So this is like, you are always focusing on making sure you're taking care of yourself. The second piece of that just becomes it just makes sense. You're sharing your journey on social media. So obviously you can have conversations in real life as well, but I really love the tool of social media because it has no geography, right? Like for real estate, obviously I only really worked with the people that were in my local area or that wanted to buy in my local area. But with this, you actually have so many options. So, my cousins and my friends out west, I could help people in the US, people in the UK, people in France. There's just so many options, and using social media allows you to reach more people. Building connections and being relatable. So we're talking to people, we're letting them know what we're doing, and we're just letting them know that it's perfectly imperfect, right? There's definitely no perfection in this journey. It's ups and downs, but sharing that and being authentic and relatable is really important. Contributing to our community. So that just really means, being active in the virtual spaces that we have. So our team page and our virtual fit club. This means you're cheering people on, you're celebrating them, you're being a good community member. And then this is the most important, besides taking care of yourself, being coachable, right? And willing to learn and then implement what you learn. That's the key. So I've been doing this for 8 years. I've seen pretty great level of success. I think our team is in the top 0.01% of the company as a whole. I've learned a lot along the way. I can save people a lot of time if they're willing to be coachable, learn what I have to show them, and then actually implement it. So option 2, this is the affiliate. So this is like newer to BODi, and it's kind of cool. It's cool to have this option. In the past, we used to just have coach and customer. Then we started to have coach, preferred customer, and customer. And then we started, we moved away from the whole coach thing. And now we're talking about ourselves as partners, because that's what we are. We're accountability partners. And this idea of the affiliate actually happened. And I'm sure you're familiar with like affiliates from other, like, people would be like, here's my link with my discount, or here's my, I love this product. You can try this product here, right? That's like everybody's doing it. Affiliate marketing is like huge. Amazon does it. Nike's doing it. Lululemon even actually has an affiliate program. There's lots of different companies that realize that pretty much the best way to get great customers is by having customers who already love and use the product, right? Share about it, because then people know and trust them. So affiliates are just Fit Club community members who are committed to their wellness journey. So, they're taking care of themselves, and they're using our products in our membership. So they're using BODi, maybe they're using Shakeology or Energize and Recover or whatever. But they have the opportunity to not only receive the 25% off discount, partners get that discount too, but they have the opportunity to share affiliate links to products they enjoy and then earn commissions when someone purchases through their links. Okay, so everything an affiliate can do, a partner can also do, and I'll show you that in a second. But affiliates can kind of work more independently and sell products without being part of the partner team, right? They just have their links they can send out when people feel like it and that kind of thing. And they have the ability to add new community members to our Fit Club. So they don't have to have a group or anything. They can add them to ours. But they aren't needing like to attend trainings or take part in team planning and those sorts of things. Now, I just did this like little graphic to kind of compare partner versus affiliate. So partner, you're focusing on building the community. You get commission through membership packages and products. You can add your customers to our group, of course. There's multiple levels of income and potential team cycle bonuses, which I explain in our trainings when we get started. You have the opportunity for company-wide recognition. You become part of our team trainings and our mentorship, so we can teach you how to do what we do. You can earn rewards trips like the one that I just got back from. You become part of our partner team. So our inspiration tribe is what we go by. We used to be called coaches, like I said, and the startup fee is waived with the purchase of a total solution pack, or it's $49.95 to get your business started as a partner. Now, as an affiliate, you get a link creator. So like I said, so say, you're just kind of taking care of yourself on your journey and you're like, oh, I really love my Energize. Well, you'll be able to go into your office and you'll be able to get a link and be like, here, this is the link to Energize. Or your sister is like, oh, tell me about this like smoothie that you're drinking every morning. You can get a link and you can send them that thing. And then when you do that, you actually get commission through those, through those things. You can add your customers to our group. Like I said, the monthly membership for both partner and affiliate is the same cost. So it's not any like less expensive to be an affiliate. It's the same, but it's still it's very reasonable. It's $17.95 a month Canadian. With tax, it's like $20.50 or something, $20.52, $15.95 US per month. Okay. And I'll talk more about that in a second too. So if you are like me, and you probably are, you're very busy, right? You have a lot on the go. Maybe you have activities and extracurriculars, and you have kids, or you have work or a partner or whatever. This team, like our inspiration tribe, and really even our bigger team as well, is led by people from all walks of life, right? We have full-time nurses, we have nonprofit leaders, we have moms on maternity leave, we have single moms, we have teachers, we have people in all age groups, in all different shapes, sizes, and stages of life. And we all want different things from this business, right? So we commit to it differently based off of what we want. Some people will work in pockets of time, lunch breaks, nap times, bathroom breaks. Others plan their work hours throughout the week, or maybe they focus on it on the weekend. It doesn't matter, because you're in charge, right? You're the CEO of your business. If you want a side hustle to create a little extra income, we'll show you how to do that. If you're willing to invest a little more time and energy to have more of an impact on your life and the lives of others, we can show you how to do that too. It's very customizable. So on this page, I just kind of want to show some of the common hesitations, or answer some of these, because these are definitely things when I was deciding if I wanted to actually start this business, I was like, I have some hesitations, and I love to write pros and cons lists. So I was writing like all the pros and all the cons of it. And these were some of the things that I wondered about. And there's some of the things that I get asked a lot. So I just thought I would go through them. So the first one is anyone actually successful with this model of business? A lot of people, there's so many different network marketing companies. Like there's hundreds that I don't even know what they are. Like they're not, things that I'm just like, wow, okay, that's cool. There's also ones that I do know that have great brand recognition, like Avon and Mary Kay and Tupperware and different companies that I just knew over the years that I didn't really know much about them. And I was like, oh, they kind of do parties and those sorts of things. BODi, or Beachbody formerly, has fantastic brand recognition. A lot of people know what it is. And yes, people are successful with this model of business. I'm actually living proof of that. And I talk about this a lot in the posts that I do, because it's nice when I'm talking to people that I know and like know are local to me. Like, we live in like a small, not a big city by any means. I'm from the farm. Nothing set me up for this business or gives me an advantage in this business other than the fact that I really enjoy it. And I put the time and effort into it because it's something that I really enjoyed. And I got a lot of fulfillment out of helping other women who were like me 8 years ago, overweight, overstressed, overstimulated, anxious all the time. And I found like this, what I felt was an easy solution to feeling better. And it became like my mission. I was like, oh my gosh, other people need to know about this, because I didn't really know much about Beachbody before I started as a customer. So yes, people are successful with this model of business, but just like I said before, it's just like your fitness and your weight loss and everything like that. You can buy a total solution pack and never open it and never do anything with it. And no, you're not going to be successful with it. Does that mean the programs and the products don't work? No. Does it mean you just didn't put, maybe the effort, the diligence, and the time into it? Yes. And it's the same with your business. This really is a cool business that way, because it's not like, where you go into a workforce and maybe you are capped at what you can make, or, you can't promote yourself. You don't have control over that. So it's really pretty awesome that way for being able to see success. Does it cost a lot to get started? So I just showed you that, like, for to be a partner, if you bought a total solution pack, you can actually have that business fee waived, or it's $49.95, or to be an affiliate to start that up, it's $17.95. Is it a lot to keep going? No. So this is another thing that I really love about this business. There are different rewards programs and things that we have, but as long as you are paying your membership fee, you will always be able to earn commissions. If you want to qualify for certain programs, then they're like, okay, yeah, like you need to be using the products that we're using to be able to qualify for these bonuses and things like that. For me, that's not required ever more than me having my Shakeology, getting it at a discount and drinking that every day for breakfast, right? But no, it's not a lot of money to keep going, because I'm using what I'm buying. And like I said, if that's not your goal with this business, like build a big business or earn trips or things like that, then you can still earn commission as long as you're paying your monthly fee. Are there minimum sales? No. So to be, they never had any minimum sales. In the last year, something they brought in was that every 6 months you have to have a sale. It doesn't even matter how much. Like, it'd be like, a pack of containers from 21 Day Fix to somebody, to a preferred customer, or to a customer. And as long as you do that, you have, kept your coach requirement for that 6 months. And it's like 6-month periods. So it's once or twice a year, right? Am I stocking and shipping product? Absolutely not. That was like a big no for me. Like I said, my experience with the few other network marketing companies that I had seen, I was like, oh, so like you have to like keep these packets and things at your house. And then you're like, does anybody want this? Or you're like showing up at, sales and things like that, craft sales and flea markets. And no, you don't have to do any of that. That's actually part of what our business fee counts for or pays for every month, is BODi is shipping it out for us. We don't have to do that. We don't have to collect anybody's like credit card information or anything like that. Then, you go right into the website and you go through there. This was a big one for me. I'm still on my journey. Is that okay? Like, how can I help other people if I'm barely getting started myself? That was like a big hesitation for me. I'm like, well, I don't know. Like I've seen that this works because I've started it and I really am liking it and I'm seeing results. But like, I'm not done. That's kind of what I was telling myself. I'll tell you this as somebody who has built a successful business over the last 8 years. Not being done is probably the most relatable and authentic thing possible. And it's really inspiring to see somebody that is on their journey, right? Like I don't know about you, but if like you've ever seen the Instagram things that'll pop up where it's like you see the girl before and then you see the girl after and you haven't seen any of the in between. And you're like you're like, wow, that's really great. And that's amazing that like she got those results, but how did she get those results? Right? Like what did the day-to-day look like? So to me, that has always been a big part of my success has been like, I've shown that, being successful in your wellness journey isn't always like this. It's actually a lot like this. And people understand that. And you don't give up just because you have struggles or obstacles come up or, hardships come out. And so being on your journey still, yeah, it's actually, I think a fantastic and very relatable place to be. I don't have any social media experience. This was me. I only had Facebook and I shared it with Christopher. Like we had like a joint account, like a pair of nerds, 100 friends total, no Instagram. I never posted. I was what I like to call a lurker, where I would just like watch other people's social media and kind of be like, wow, holy overshare, or oh my gosh. And I would be judgy because I was in a negative place because I didn't do any exercise or mindset work. And then here I am. I'm like, okay, I post like once or twice a year when it's like my kid's birthday or something like that. Now I'm supposed to be like sharing consistently this vulnerable thing that I'm doing. We will walk you through exactly how to do it in a way that feels right for you. We'll teach you all of the cool things that we've learned along the way. Something that I went from being a huge social media hater to a huge social media lover. And I love the things that I've learned to do on it. I love the connections that I've made because of it. And I do a lot of training on this and give you access to a lot of stuff that will help you with this part of the business as well. I'm already way too busy to add another thing. That was another thing. I was like, I have all these balls in the air. How on earth am I going to fit another thing in? But I've learned 2 things over 8 years. The best partners are the busiest partners because they know how to get crap done. And the second thing I learned is that, like I said before, we spend time on the things that are important to us, right? And if you decide that this business is important to you, you'll spend time on it, and you will actually, and I'm not talking spend time like scrolling for ideas. I'm talking like going out there and doing the things that, like putting, value out there and connecting with people and those sorts of things. If you do that, it actually doesn't take a lot of time if you're focused and intentional, and you will see, you'll reap the benefits of that by the impact that you make. Do only the top people earn these trips? That was something that I was also like, that sounds like it's kind of hard. Or maybe like only the best of the best can earn it. And that is not true. I think I have it on the next slide. Nope, I don't. I'll just talk about it here. So no, definitely not. Basically, if you help 3 new people every single month with what you probably came in with, which is a total solution pack, you will earn your invite. So 3 people a month over 30 days, not really that hard, right? 3 people a month, you'll earn your invite. 5 people a month, and you'll pay for your entire trip. So that's like the numbers part of it. People do more, people do less. But that's just kind of that's the amount of people to help. So there's lots of people that were on the trip with us that are not even like ranked, if that's something that you're familiar with, like as you move through the promotions of the business. They don't bring in huge numbers of people, but they're consistent, they're showing up, and they're able to earn the trip. So no, it's definitely not actually only the top people that are going on those trips. Okay, so what do we have to offer? So we run a new partner academy. I actually team up with another She's a Star Diamond as well. And we do this new partner academy, which we do a kickoff call every single month, where we answer your questions and just kind of give you everything that you need to know. And really I think the advantage of becoming a partner with our team is that you're never left alone to figure it out. I had to figure a lot of things out myself when I started, and I try to make it so that that's not the case for you. Like, I just want to leave everybody like a little bit better than, when I started. So our next new partner academy launches on April 3rd. So the next Monday, and we'll be teaching you everything you need to know, how to build a successful business that fits into your life, from committing to your own journey to how to share on social media, time management, personal development, mindset. We've got you covered. You get a 10-step checklist that you just kind of go through, a one-on-one call with me. And like I said, this kickoff call that I do with my partner, my business partner, access to weekly trainings, work hours, and support. So there's lots of support. You will not succeed for lack of support. I will tell you that. So I love this idea because I know that a lot of us do spend a lot of time scrolling, right? It's a good, like, mind-numbing activity. But I love this idea of replacing scrolling with an impactful income. So when you pick up your phone, you're not doing it just to kind of numb yourself. You're actually doing it because you want to, work on your side business. You can do it. It can be done. Taking the jump into starting a business like this is really all about figuring out if you want to use the pockets of time that you spend scrolling or watching Netflix or whatever, and swap it out to create something that will create change in yours and your family's life, right? If you surround yourself with uplifting women, which you will in our team, that will challenge you and encourage you. And I always said this, I really never felt like I had anything to lose by trying this business, because all I could think about, like, I on paper, I was like those hesitations that I already said, I was feeling those, of course, but I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I get in great shape. I feel awesome. I meet some new people. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about like what I had to gain. So, the potential to create an income that could change things for my family, becoming healthier, becoming stronger, and becoming a more wellness centered individual. And then obviously, like, having that positive impact in the lives around me. So it's bigger than you think. And it starts 100% with you, just like with your wellness journey. When you start to make changes, the whole household kind of tends to benefit from that. And it's the same with your business. It really is just like the ultimate accountability tool when it comes to that. So if you're ready to get started, you can send me a message so that I can send you, I have a little application form for you to fill out just to see if this is a good fit for you. And we're ready to go. So that's all I have slide wise. So I'm actually going to stop the recording. I'm going to do questions and answers with anybody who is on live. But if you are watching the replay and you have questions, then you are more than welcome to let me know, or message me if you want me to send you that application form, because I will get that right to you and we'll be ready to get started. Okay. So, share.